guys, today's subscriber shoutout goes to Natasha channel. Thank you for subscribing and being a subscriber. And today's commenter shoutout goes to Micron Productions. Thank you for commenting and watching my videos. Now, let's get into the video. Welcome to youtube.com/noblegarden, and today I'm going to be telling you about 3 scammers in one video. All of these were sent to me by you guys. If you'd like to send me a scammer to be featured in my next video, I have a video on how to do that. I will link it in the description. It's a short video of me just explaining how to send me scammers. The first scammer was sent to me by 𝕎𝕠𝕠𝕝𝕝, and she was scammed by CANNOPIE. Zoe was scammed out of 800,000 beaks and a gold extraterrestrial head that was worth around 1 million beaks. If we take a look at CANNOPIE's units, we can see that she has 3 different units that she uses to scam people. The plan was for Zoe to buy a VIP Kiana from CANNOPIE, and they were kind of going to do it half and half. Zoe was going to trade an item that was worth around 1 million, that being the head, and then she was going to buy 800k from CANNOPIE's shop pods. And then after that, she was going to buy the hair off of the mannequin. But after Zoe traded the head and paid the 800k, when she tried to buy the hair off the mannequin was glitched. It showed that the hair was on the mannequin, but when Zoe opened the mannequin, it wasn't actually there. Now, a long time ago on Woozworld, there was a glitch where you could do that, and I believe CANNOPIE did that glitch back then, and she still had the mannequins with the hairs on them. And since she still has these glitched mannequins, she's using them to scam people. After a while of talking about it, Zoe thought it would be a good idea if CANNOPIE were to just trade her the hair, and then Zoe would pay the rest of the beaks in her shop pod. CANNOPIE, of course, was very hesitant about this and wasn't really sure if she wanted to do it, and then she left and she blocked Zoe, taking her 800k and her head that was worth around 1 million. The second scammer in today's video, I've actually made a video about him before and he's still at it, this time on another account. But he's also using his old account to scam the same way. He's a little questionable. I mean, listen, if you have to appear on my channel twice for the same thing, you have a problem. Like, why not stop the first time? Why are you still going? And not only that, but on like the same account too. This scammer is named YNWMELLYV. And in my last video about him, he was what I called the WOOZTUBER scammer. Yep, this scammer had a Woozworld YouTube channel. After I made the video about him, he actually changed his name and his profile picture to try to look like some kid's YouTube channel, which was kind of funny, but he still kept his Woozworld videos up for some reason. I was actually getting multiple reports from people saying that he was out scamming people by claiming he was gifting 500 mannequins for 200k beaks. But then, I was also getting reports that this other account, named Marcus29, was scamming people by saying the exact same thing, and automatically, my suspicions were up. I knew that they were the same person, not just because they were scamming in the exact same way, but because they were talking in the exact same way as well. And one of my friends confronted both of them, and both of them reacted the exact same way to being confronted about scamming. They just didn't care. In fact, Melly was even caught admitting to scamming, and he was bragging about how he's made 3 million beaks from scamming people. The viewer who sent this to me would like to stay anonymous, and they actually sent me this scammer on behalf of their friend who got scammed by him on Marcus29. When Melly scammed this person, he was on the Marcus29 account, and he was actually saying he was buying 500 mannequins for 100k. And from what it looks like, they were going to do half and half. As Marcus says, you want to do half and half, you buy, I give 300, and then we do the rest, because I don't trust scammers, is what he said, but it was tagged. I don't really have a lot of context, but in this second screenshot, you can see Marcus claiming that he revenge scams people, trying to make it look like he's not a scammer. And then, as you can see, after the person bought, they did get kicked. In the private chat, they did say, you never gifted them to me, and Melly said, I did, check again, and the person said, you can't gift somebody who isn't on your friends list. Like, Melly, how are you gonna sit here and claim that you gifted the mannequins when this person wasn't even on your friends list? Like, in order to gift somebody, they have to be your friend. And then we have a screenshot of Melly claiming he added this person, but if you take a look at their friend requests, he's nowhere to be found in there. A few days later, the same viewer that sent this to me sent me more screenshots. They sent me a screenshot of them standing in Melly's unit with his profile pulled up, and they said, "Noble, I think this is Marcus29's other account." They said when they got online, they went and they saw that Melly was in his unit, so they went there and they pretended like they wanted mannequins. They asked Melly if he goes first, and he said no because he has gotten scammed by going first. And they asked Melly if he knew Marcus29, and then they basically started telling Melly that they knew he was Marcus, and Melly was saying that he didn't know who Marcus was. And then my viewer left the unit, went back again a few minutes later, and Marcus29 was in the unit. And then they got kicked. It's just literally so funny how Melly pretended he had no idea who Marcus was and how he wasn't Marcus, but literally when my viewer went back to the unit, they were both in the unit. Marcus and Melly were both in the unit. How are you going to claim that you don't know who Marcus is when he's literally in your unit a few minutes later? Like, hello? The last scammer in today's video unfortunately has a Woozn username. If you don't know what that means, it basically means that when they made their account or whenever their account was made, they never chose a username. So until they do that, their username is just going to be Woozn dash a bunch of numbers. That also means if you try to search them up, they will not come up, which means you can't report them or anything. However, you can still look out for similarities and kind of put two and two together and say, hey, I think this is the same person that was in Noble's video. Things like their bio, their units, their method of scamming, those little things can kind of be compared, and you can probably figure out that it's the same person. I'm actually going to keep the person that sent this scammer to me anonymous because I asked if they wanted to stay anonymous or not, and they haven't answered, so just to be safe, I'm going to keep them anonymous. This scammer took 1.2 million beaks by claiming they were selling a VIP Yolanda. The anonymous person that sent this to me said, "Heyo, just wanted to let you know about a scammer. Username is Woozn859-52409. She said she was selling a non-colorable Yolanda for 1.2 million plus a free recolor for it. When I got there, she was very non-communicative after I said I was interested. Should have been a dead giveaway. I would think if you'd want to sell something, you'd want to communicate with the customers, but obviously not. She left the unit, and when she got back, she claimed that she lagged and has poor connection issues. I said, okay, that's fine, it happens, you know. She didn't say anything, so I said, are you ready to be blessed, owner? And then I bought the tiles, and she poofed. I private chatted her and confronted her about it. Within the time span of me sitting in her unit, like 3 people came in and said, owner is a scammer. I was like, well, I wish you would have been here 5 minutes ago. Where were you? And then they sent me a screenshot of their private chat with the scammer. As you can see in the beginning, she's claiming to have connection issues, which is kind of a common thing with these scammers. They will say that they have connection issues so that when they leave after they scam you, it makes it look like they left because of their connection issues and not because they just scammed you. After this person bought the tiles and paid all of the beaks and the scammer left, they did confront her in private chat, as you can see. And then a while later, the scammer did respond and said, thank you for all that. I lagged and got network issues. When I'll be back, I'll be trading you the item. And obviously, she never went back, and she never traded the VIP hair. After sending me this screenshot, this person then said, I also got video proof of her scamming somebody else as well. I didn't get the video of me actually buying the tiles, but I showed that I had gotten new items in my inventory, which were the tiles I had just bought from her. After I bought, she didn't say anything and just poofed. I will show you the video in a second. They did say that they had video proof of her scamming somebody else. I actually did go on Woozworld and I private chatted this person asking if they could send me the video of them getting scammed, but they never responded, so I'm assuming they're inactive or they don't want to send me the video. First of all, I just want to point out how absolutely ironic it is that on her frames in her units, she says 𝕎𝕠𝕠𝕫𝕝 is a scammer, don't buy Nyla from her, as if this girl isn't a scammer herself. Like, you're literally a scammer calling out other scammers? Like, hello? If you haven't seen my video on 𝕎𝕠𝕠𝕫, I will link it in the description. Anyway, as you saw, the owner left, and here is the person opening their inventory and showing proof that they did, in fact, buy the tiles. Before I end the video, I have 2 things I want to remind you guys of. The first one is, if you are planning on going to my Christmas event, it has been postponed, so if you still want to go, please look at the announcement video and read my pinned comment. It has all the details you need to know. I will link it in the description as well. And not only that, but please let me know if you plan on going because the party is going to be guests only. So let me know so I can add you to the list, and you might want to hurry up before the list is filled. The other thing is just letting you know that if you want to send me scammers to be featured in my next video like this, I will link that video in the description. It's a video of me telling you exactly how to do that. that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys so much, and goodbye.